A year and a half ago, I started a print-on-demand Etsy store, and within a year and a half's time frame, it is crazy to say that I've made over $340,000 in revenue with just selling t-shirts and sweatshirts through print-on-demand and this type of business model. So today I wanted to share with you guys my story, how I got here, the tips and steps I would suggest for someone who is starting that is new to print on demand and Etsy and wants to get started today. So while you may be new to my channel, maybe you've been around for some time, I want you to know that this process is super easy, and really anyone can do this. You can do this on your phone, you can do this on a tablet. You don't need a laptop to do print on demand and creating an Etsy store. And I've went through that through the 30 plus videos I have on my YouTube channel, but today I wanted to go over my story and hopefully inspire and motivate those of you who are new to Etsy and print on demand or are considering going into this route, and maybe you're looking to create a side hustle online, maybe a side income or a different income stream that can provide for maybe your family, maybe pay off debt and other things like that. That's why I love preaching and teaching about print on demand, because really anyone can do this. I was just your average person. I still am just your average person. And this kind of fell onto me when I was just stressed and tired of my regular 9-to-5 job. And I found print on demand through YouTube, decided to go into it. It didn't work the first time, and then I tried it again, and something magical happened that I ended up going from one sale in January to over 1,000 orders in December and 250K in revenue in last year alone. So we're going to go over my story today. I'm going to give you guys some tips for starting out. For those of you who are completely new to this channel, this is the first video you're watching. You may be sitting here thinking, okay, what is print on demand in the first place? And what print on demand is a business model where you get to find different print on demand companies, and whoever you choose to work with, you will create designs for specific products that you find through their website. And once you upload those designs on the print on demand website, you push it to, let's say, an Etsy store or a Shopify store. That creates a listing for your website or Etsy store. So when a customer finds your item and decides that they want to purchase your item, then that information goes straight to your print on demand company's website. Your print on demand company will print, pack, and ship your item for you. They will even send over the tracking information through the Etsy site. And then also, if you have a Shopify account, they'll complete it in Shopify and put it as fulfilled and shipped as well through Shopify. But this process is just a completely streamlined process where if maybe you were looking to start a t-shirt business online or anything like that and you didn't know where to start, this is essentially where you can start, because all you have to do is create designs for your products and find products that sell. Really, the hardest part of print on demand is just finding a niche to design for, finding a high demand product, and finding designs that will actually sell for the products you're creating. However, most of the hassle of being a new business owner is taken out of the equation, so you're not spending a bunch of money for inventory up front, and ultimately the process is almost in reverse. People actually will show you that they're interested in a product and purchase it before you even have to pay anything. I mean, there are some fees. With Etsy, it's 20 cents per listing fee, and Shopify, it's generally $29 a month just to pay for a Shopify plan. But you guys get my point. This process is basically relatively low risk, and really you're ultimately just getting reward, which is the profit that you'll see that comes in over time through you just taking that initial step and taking your time in posting new listings on Etsy. So guys, I have the most exciting news. This video is sponsored by Printify, guys. If you've been around my channel for a while, you will know that Printify is my #1 print-on-demand company that I have recommended time and time again. I have used them the past few years with my Etsy and print-on-demand store. I literally love Printify so much. And again, if you guys have been a OG POD friend and have been with my channel since I had less than 1,000 subscribers, you guys will know that I have talked about Printify unsponsored up until this point. And honestly, Printify, they didn't have to sponsor this, but they are so nice. Printify has decided to give me this opportunity to go on this platform and say how great Printify is, because I've already said it before, but if you haven't heard already and you're looking for a print-on-demand provider to use, guys, Printify is number one for a reason on my list. It's not the other companies. We're not going to talk about the other companies today, but I will say, guys, I know a lot of people, even on the comments and messages, some people have said Heather is becoming a bigger YouTuber and she's taking all these sponsorships and all that. And I do want to address that, guys, I actually turn down more sponsorships than I accept. And to be quite honest, I've had other print providers reach out to me and other print-on-demand companies reach out to me. I just want to tell you guys that legitimately, this is one of the sponsorships that I was so excited to do, and I try not to sponsor any content on my channel that I have not personally used, that I do not believe is high quality and is going to actually help your print-on-demand businesses thrive. But it's very important for you guys to know that I care about you guys and your success with print-on-demand, and I don't want you guys using print-on-demand companies that I have not personally used, that I do not think are great quality. We're gonna get right into the video, guys. So guys, before we get further into this video, I did want to say as well that Printify has given me a discount code for you guys, and that is 30 days for free with Printify Premium. You guys can sign up in the link in the description below, and I can't stress how great of a discount this is, because when I first started on Etsy with Print on Demand, there wasn't a discount like this as far as I knew. I just signed up with different print on demand providers and I paid for their subscription services, and I've tried many different subscription services, but the Printify Premium plan is honestly one of the best premium plans you can get as far as print on demand goes. You get way lower pricing. I believe it knocks off $1 to $2 per item for production costs for any purchases you get going through your print-on-demand Etsy stores or print-on-demand Shopify stores. So I can't recommend Printify Premium enough, because it really does pay itself off. I believe the subscription price right now is around $30. Let me look it up. I gotta look that up. So the Printify Premium subscription plan is $24.99, but if you think about it, guys, if you sell more than 25 orders a month, then the subscription literally pays for itself, guys. I can't say that enough. I do, on average, 400 to 500 orders a month. So that saves me literally hundreds of dollars on my Etsy and Print on Demand store. So I can't recommend it enough. It's really a great deal. And I think that Printify really is thinking about their customers, which is business owners, you guys, and that's why they price it so relatively inexpensive, especially for startup business owners. Printify just all across the board is amazing. So guys, a few other things I wanted to mention about Printify, and I know a lot of you may have heard me say it multiple times now in this video how great Printify really is, but there's reasons backing to why it's the #1 print-on-demand provider in my opinion, and here's why, guys. So first of all, Printify offers multiple print providers, and what's really great about this and what it has unmatched to a lot of its competition as far as print-on-demand companies go is that since it has multiple print-on-demand providers, let's say you run out of stock in one print provider. Let's say you're using Monster Digital and they run out of the small size of Bella and Canvas in color white. Then if they're out of stock, then you can reroute your order to a different print-on-demand provider such as Swift POD. You can do Awkward Styles, you can do the Dream Junction. There's so many different print providers that you can use on the platform that offer a variety of different products as well. And their catalog is so large because of all the different print providers that they offer, and there's not just one great print provider on the website. Some of my top print providers that I'll put on the screen is Swift POD. I've used them since the beginning of time. They are incredible, along with their other print providers, of course. Monster Digital is number 2 because they have the fastest production times I have seen as far as print on demand goes, and they almost work as if they're Amazon, which is insane to me because Amazon Prime is very, very hard to compete against, especially in the print on demand world. But if you use Monster Digital or Swift POD, you're really getting your items to your customers in a quick amount of time, and that's something that customers want nowadays. They want to have their items in the fastest way possible. So that's something that Printify competes with and is number 1 at doing. So the third print provider I would recommend is Awkward Styles. They have great print quality, great shipping times, great product selection, and there's a few other that I will list real quick here as well that are really great, which is FYFB, The Dream Junction, and Underground Threads. So all of these print providers, which are literally top tier print providers with print on demand, go above and beyond as far as print quality goes, shipping time, production time, and all of the above. They offer so many different types of color selections that you really can't get anywhere else with other print on demand companies. And this is why, guys, I say Printify is number 1. It's not because they're paying me to say that. They didn't ask me to say that in this video. That's literally my honest opinion, and that's why I love Printify so much. The other reason why Printify is the best print company on this planet I'm going too hard now, but one of the reasons why I love Printify is because they offer the lowest prices in comparison to any print on demand company. I just want to say that I have went hard on other print on demand companies who have wanted to be a sponsor in my videos. I've asked them, what separates you from Printify? What separates you from the rest of print on demand companies? And a lot of people couldn't give me a clear and direct answer to that, guys, because they know Printify is really great because they offer the lowest pricing out of any other print on demand company that I have personally seen. If there is lower pricing, tell me, but I have not found it. And I have tried out 10 different print on demand companies, guys. And the reason why this is so important to have the lowest pricing is, first of all, you get higher profit margins. Second of all, you're going to beat out your competition on Etsy, especially. There's such high competition on there. And if you're selling a shirt that's $25 a listing, you're not going to beat out your competition. People aren't going to purchase from you. And Printify prices a lot of their Bella and Canvas t-shirts for $10 or less if you have the Printify Premium plan. And that's why it's so important to have a print provider that, first of all, charges you less for production fees. And with that being said, if they're going to charge you less, that means you have higher profit margins at the end of the day to operate your business. There are a lot of fees that go along with businesses, and it's not just the production fees. You have to think about maybe hiring an accountant or bookkeeper. And on top of that, you're paying Etsy transaction fees, and maybe you're paying advertisement fees. There's just so many fees that go into running an online business that people don't consider. So having those lower production costs really empower you as a print-on-demand business owner, and I can't stress enough how great that is with Printify. So guys, besides that, don't forget to get that Printify Premium plan, link in the description below. I think, again, that's the best bang for your buck, and you get it for free for your first 30 days if you want to try out Print on Demand and Etsy and watch a few more of my videos and kind of learn from there as well. So guys, some of you may be wondering, how in the world did I get here? How did I go from 0 sales in January of 2021 and 250K sales at the end of December of 2021, and now I'm sitting at 340K sales in revenue total from my Etsy and print on demand store. Now, again, I like to say, I always say this, I repeat it multiple times in a lot of my videos, but this whole Etsy and print on demand process didn't happen overnight. It took me many weeks of trial and error with designs and different products, different niches I tried until I found certain designs, the perfect products for those those designs and niches that were highly passionate and got me so many sales. But it all began just in the same place as everyone else, where I had absolutely no sales at all. And that was in January of 2021, where I was just posting listings, probably 10 to 20 listings for my first few weeks, and I saw no sales, and it was very discouraging. But at the very end of January, I had one sale. I remember I heard the cha-ching on my phone, and I was so over the moon about it because I got my first sale after all the hard work I put in, and it was an organic sale, which was the best part of it all. And after that, in February, I got a few more sales trickling in here or there. And at the end of February, I decided, hey, maybe I should change up the game and just post on Facebook. Maybe go into a few Facebook groups. I know those are high engagement, so why not post? So I posted, and before I knew it, I had about 15 to 20 sales every single time I posted on the Facebook groups. I reached out to more Facebook groups in the specific niches I was in. And then again, I got 15 to 20 sales every few days when I posted in those groups. Before I knew it, that became my baseline with the Etsy algorithm, and Etsy began organically pushing out my listings to multiple potential buyers every single day, to the point that my new baseline in orders and order volumes was 400 to 500 plus orders every single month after April, which was really insane because I never thought I would be at that level. And it hit me that, oh my gosh, this can be a full-time income now. And by December, well, actually November, I had my first month that I got over 1,000 orders on Etsy. In December, I had another 1,000 plus order month. And now, again, this year, I made already in my year and a half on Etsy $340,000 in revenue. And the reason why I'm saying that is just to tell you guys that I started at zero sales too. I started with maybe the same frustrations that you may be going through, and you may feel discouraged. You may be feeling like you're doing all this work and you're not seeing results. And I just want to say that over time, you're going to see those results if you stay consistent, if you keep learning, if you keep growing, and if you keep trying different things. That's the whole point of all of this, is to try different things. Maybe you need to try a different niche. Maybe the niche that you're designing for isn't working. Maybe the product type that you're using isn't working either. And the best place to go is, of course, Printify. They have a wide variety of items. They have tumblers, they have mugs, they have shower curtains, they have doormats, they have blankets. There's just so many different items that you can sell with Printify alone. And again, you're getting those low prices. They even started selling car seat covers on Printify, and you can get very high profit margins with car seat covers. Car seat covers can be sold for $70 to $90. And if you see on Printify's website, they sell it for, I believe it's under $30. So you're getting a profit margin of $40 plus, which is insane and crazy for print on demand and having maybe an Etsy store, maybe your own Shopify store. There's just so many different products that you can sell now. And that's something that you need to realize if you're creating an Etsy store and you're not seeing sales. It might just be your design and your product, and you have to keep opening yourself up to new ideas as far as that goes. If you guys are completely brand new to print on demand and you don't know where to start, you don't know how to integrate your shop, you don't know how to do a lot of the basics and fundamentals of starting an Etsy and print on demand store, good news for you guys, I have a free crash course, which is in the link in the description of this video as well. So don't forget to, first of all, start with opening a Printify account and get that Printify premium when you start off, link in the description. And then on top of that, guys, you can do my Etsy and print on demand crash course, which is a completely free course where I go over how to integrate your Etsy store with Printify and other print on demand tools that you should be using when you first begin an Etsy and print on demand store. I go over basics on SEO, titles, tags, how to do just basic functions and maybe even design, maybe do mock-ups. There's just so much you need to know with print on demand, and I have a whole course for free, guys, that you guys can learn all of that. But besides that, when you guys go on Printify, again, my code is Heather30 on Printify. So when you sign up, make sure to use that to get the Printify premium plan free for 30 days, guys. And I hope this inspires and motivates those of you who may feel frustrated with your new Etsy stores and print-on-demand stores and you're looking to try something different. I have plenty of videos on my YouTube channel to watch as well to learn more, but also doing that Etsy and print-on-demand crash course would be your best place to go. And again, sign up for that Printify Premium as well. I would highly, highly recommend both of those. And I will see you guys all in my next video here.